Little tiny bugs, bugs everywhere. Like, that sounds horrible, right? But there's some of these bacteria we need. Hello, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Dyer, host of the Supplementarian, and here with me today is Jayne Rizner, my co-host and co-worker, as well as my friend. Today, we're going to delve into the world of good bacteria, the probiotics you need to feel your best every day. Jayne, say hello to everyone. So, Jayne,
hey everybody.
Tell us a little bit about probiotics and what they do for us.
Well, probiotics are just a supplement. Probiotics are a supplement containing various strains of flora and bacteria that live in your gut. And they line the intestine, the small intestine and the large intestine, and they help you process your food. They help you fight off infection. They help you to have energy, have a healthy mood, so many things. We could probably talk for a long time just about how beneficial it is to have a good, strong, healthy internal
Absolutely. And
microbiome.
studies have shown we need 50 different types of probiotics, all at a healthy population to feel our best. And that's a minimum of 50. So one of the things we recommend to people, if you're going to take a probiotic, is to change which one you're taking every single bottle so that you don't get an overpopulation of one and lacking in others. Because as Jayne was just saying, probiotics help all different parts of our body. Well, we used to primarily focus on them, and most people think of them only for digestion. They help your liver function. They help you have a good mood. They help your urinary tract. They help your brain function. I mean, there's no parts of our body that they don't work with. And while most of them live within the gut, and we take them all that way, they can even live on our skin and help protect our skin and things. So there's amazing things they do. In fact, I remember in high school science class, they said if you didn't have little bacteria on your eyelids, you couldn't open your eyes in the morning. Like they're eating all that gunk that your eyes make and stuff during the night. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we want to be able to wake up and open our eyes and not just have gunk there. So probiotics are important for every part of us, and having those healthy cultures are important. So what are some symptoms somebody might notice, Jayne, if they didn't have a healthy gut flora?
Well, you might experience constipation, diarrhea. Those are two big ones. But you also might have some depression, brain fog, fatigue, a lot of symptoms like that. You might be noticing that you eat certain foods and it's upsetting to your stomach when it never used to be. Those are the main. You might get sick, frequently. Suddenly you just might start, I never used to get sick and now I have this cold and now I have this flu. Those are also signals. Also, if you've had antibiotic use, that certainly is a time to really up your game for probiotics. If you've
Yes, because antibiotics are designed to kill every bacteria, not just the bad ones that are hurting us, but any and every bacteria that's out there. And so it's very it doesn't care. It's not looking at whether this is your good army or whether this is the opposing army attacking you. It's just going to kill them all. So you've got to replenish your army, because they are your army working to help keep your body healthy, and they are part of the immune system. So
Yeah. And also studies have shown, I just want to show this product. It's called FloraSure Probiotic by Terry Naturally. This is the one that helps in the case of preventing C. diff from antibiotic use. And so it has the specific lactobacillus in it that helps you to guard against the severe effects.
Yes, and if you've ever known anybody that suffered from C. diff, it's a very negative thing to have to go through, and it takes a lot of times a long time to get over.
It is.
And stuff. So it's much better to be preventative, and that's our philosophy here, is prevent problems instead of trying to fix them afterwards. It's much better to be preventative. It's a lot better to prevent a heart attack than it is to get over one. It's a lot better to prevent C. diff than it is to try to deal with it once you've got it. So it's just important to remember, if your doctor forgets to tell you you need probiotics after an antibiotic, there you go. You need probiotics after an antibiotic. You know now to take those. Yep. Yep. And I know for myself that I wasn't told that as a kid. And so you can fix one problem and create many more if you don't know the proper things to do afterwards. So always remember that, and get those good bacteria back to a healthy population if you've had to take any type of antibiotic or any other type of medication that would kill your good bacteria. Now, also when we talk about probiotics, we hear prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. Let's talk a little bit about what those are. When we look at a prebiotic, Jayne, what are we telling people?
Well, prebiotic is basically fiber. There's a lot of different kinds of fiber, but fiber is something that our bodies don't digest. Like, that's why termites can eat wood. They can digest fiber, but we cannot. So it passes through our system. And the reason we take it is because, for one reason, it bulks up your stool if you need that. But for the most important reason is because prebiotics are what probiotics eat. They are like termites, and they can eat that, and they use that to create their own healthy populations. And then a postbiotic is what happens after let me be sure I get this right, after your probiotics eat the prebiotics and become healthy and robust, they yield postbiotics, which are the short chain fatty acids that your body can actually then take and use for various
and they're
reasons.
critical for our health, and I believe they help move things along through the digestive system is one of the things they do, but I believe they help us in a whole lot of other areas too, like our skin and our general internal organs and all that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, inside we're a lot of oil and water inside. We all are, and so you've got your bacteria creating more of that oily type thing, and taking in your water to hydrate your cells, and then all those little bitty tiny microscopic components can function better and keep you healthier. So if you're lacking in probiotics, make sure you come by S&S Smoothies and Supplements on Merchants Walk, and let's get you started on one. And again, every time you finish a bottle, bring that bottle back by, and we'll find the next one in line and keep you going through there so you can have all the different bacteria your body needs to be healthy.
Yep. And also, I just wanted to mention, while we're talking about taking probiotics or starting a probiotics, you may never have taken a probiotic before, and my recommendation is that you start with a probiotic that has fewer strains, because what happens in your body is when you initially start taking a probiotic, they will take root and start to grow and flush the negative yeast and bacteria that are in your system, flush that out quickly, and it can cause a little bit of diarrhea sometimes. So if you start small, that doesn't happen quite so dramatically. And so we have this now product that is just 2 billion, oh my goodness, not strains.
2 billion cultures.
Cultures, thank you. No, it's cultures. It's 2 billion cultures of acidophilus. So that's very mild. That will be mild on your system, and it's a good place to start. And then after you take that, you want to build up to something that maybe has 8 different strains and more cultures. So you might move to a PB8 from that lower dose. And then if you want to, once you get your culture started, you may want to target the probiotic for specific needs. Like we have one specifically for men. We also have one specifically for women. We have one specifically, this one's called Slim Pro Bio, and that is specifically to help you lose weight. We have them for sinuses, specifically targeted. They're still probiotics. They're still building your cultures, but they're different ones that particularly help in different areas. So I just wanted to mention that we have all kinds, and it's good to get all the different ones as time goes by in your system. So every month or two, or depending on how long it lasts, just come and get a different one, and you can just start to feel better. You will look better. It's amazing how much better it is to have a healthy
Our
gut.
gut is the root of our health. If we don't have a healthy gut, we can't be healthy, period. So it's important to keep our gut healthy.
Right.
It's one of the main places we get attacked, and it's one of the main places that we can have victory if we keep our gut healthy, balanced, and full of the good guys and eliminating the bad ones. All right, Jayne, anything else they need to know on probiotics today?
I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it, as a foundation. When you're starting to get healthy, this
Absolutely.
is one of the places
and then if you
start.
have specific questions for you, or you want a specific recommendation, come on by the store, and any of our staff will be happy to help you find what you need to feel your best every day. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Supplementarian, and join us again next week as we delve into more topics for preventative health and feeling your best every day.